Hi everyone, I am Diana Nadia, and with me today is my long lost best friend, my Sarah Kamal.
Hello girl. So sekarang ni I dekat Dimi channel pula. Kita orang nak buat apa?
The questions and answer best friend challenge. It's not a challenge, but
dia post dekat dia punya Instagram story and ask the people to ask questions.
Exactly. By that, that's gone. This one is the question for the two of us. Diorang ada bagi like question, like random questions macam our person to me, and then there's a question to the two of us like that. For the two of us is like, how did the two of you first met? The first time that I met Sarah was back on
2007.
Ya ke
2007. Betul. Tak lagi betul.
Today is 2019 and we both know each other for like 13 years. The 2006.
So tak lah, 2005 lah.
2009, 2008, 2007, 2005 kita masuk kelas.
Macam bodoh sangat je kita ni.
Okay, so 2005 I lived in BA, which stands for Bukit Antarabangsa, and Sarah lives in
UK Perdana.
Yes, UK.
Dekat-dekat je.
It's like very near to each other, and we both studied in Taman Melawati 2.
Kelas, you ingat tak kelas apa?
Is it satu teguh?
Tak, tu dua teguh.
Oh, okay.
Satu lazim. Satu lazim. Sebab kita orang standard 1, standard 2, standard 3 same class. Satu teguh, dua teguh. Satu lazim, dua teguh, tiga teguh.
The only best friend, the only one and only best friend that I have is her.
She was my first best friend in primary school. I ingat macam mana I kenal dia. So macam masa masuk kelas tu, kita orang kena bersihkan kelas kan. Masa tu macam dia pegang penyapu, pegang penyodok macam tu lah. Tapi kita orang macam, kita orang kenal macam tu. Betul lah ingat. Lepas tu kita orang macam dia the best friend since that sampai darjah 2, darjah 3 ya. Okay, next question is okay, what is the most important memory that the two of you have and why? So orang suruh you start dulu. Important memory yang kita orang first kenal, which is penyodok dengan penyapu tu. Second one masa dia nak leave Melawati 2, sebab macam dia nak pindah, dia tak beritahu I. Sebab macam tiba-tiba dia pindah masa standard 3 kan. So she came to class on masa standard 3 on the first day, tapi dia tak akan baju sekolah. Rupanya macam dia nak pindah. Dia datang just untuk macam cakap goodbye dekat I. Tapi masa tu
goodbye. My favorite memory that I will never forget is the most important memory is masa kita orang first jumpa tu, of course, and then when Sarah broke her arm. That was like the funniest thing ever. Kita orang berdua memang nakal gila. Kita orang selalu main dekat this playground pendidikan khas.
Which is kita orang tak boleh pun main, tapi macam
kita just
break the rules kan?
Guys, kita orang macam dulu psycho sekolah.
True.
Lepas tu she didn't come to school for
lama lah juga.
1 week lah, 2 weeks macam tu. And then the last thing was I had to leave Sarah because we had been best friend kan. Dah lama gila kita kawan.
Walaupun 3 tahun je, tapi macam we're best friends.
But the thing is that I pindah tu, I terpaksa pindah. So I literally like my heart was on Taman Melawati, and I didn't even want to change school, but my parents asked me to change, so I tak nak kena juga. Okay, next question is, pernah gaduh sampai tak bertegur tak?
Dia cakap lah.
Guys, kita orang kenal daripada kecil, daripada like small, standard 1. So time tu macam budak lagi, kita orang macam bodoh-bodoh lagi. So kita orang
benda kecil yang tak patut gaduh pun kita orang gaduh.
Yes, okay, kadang-kadang ada terlambat. Lepas tu Sarah akan ada dengan like another classmate of ours. Lepas tu nanti dia akan bisik kat diorang, tak boleh kawan Diana macam tu.
Mulut astagfirullahaladzim.
Lepas tu when she does that to me on that day, the next day or like the following day yang Sarah terlambat, I akan macam tak boleh kawan Sarah macam tu. Okay, that's like the stupidest thing ever lah.
Lepas
kita
tu
kecil lagi,
kita orang macam pergi surau kan, semayang. Kalau kita tak duduk satu saf ke, ataupun macam I lambat sikit ke kan, macam tu lah. Lepas tu nanti kita tak bertegur. Tapi tak adalah, tak bertegur lama for macam
Sejam, 2 jam.
tiba-tiba nanti okay.
Terus okay. Tak, kita orang akan terus okay masa nak makan, gerehat. That's the only time yang kita orang tak bertegur lah. And then yang tak bertegur is that kita orang lost contact lah. That's it.
Itu je. Tak ada
yang gaduh teruk. We never gaduh lagi. Not yet. But I hope takkan ada. This is a question yang macam a random question, tapi dia orang macam tanya, are your feet, kaki, I mean my size kaki dengan Sarah sama size?
6 kan?
Mine is 6, dia pun 6.
6, yes.
But sometimes I tengok depends on the shoe design lah.
Sama lah, lebih kurang je. Kita tinggi pun lebih kurang, size pun lebih kurang, size badan pun lebih kurang,
otak pun sama besar. Okay, next, biggest achievement in 2018. I mean your biggest achievement in 2018.
My biggest achievement, I dapat masuk law school. Because I had to struggle to enter to law school. Sebab first I dapat masuk UTHM. I dapat electrical engineering kat Johor. Lepas tu I macam memang tak boleh kat situ, tak suka subjek tu. Sebab I tak boleh jauh pada family I. Lepas tu I tak boleh ambil subjek tu. Lepas tu muka I je break up gila, sangat-sangat. Lepas tu I dapat masuk UIA Foundation. Tu pun I dapat English Communication. And for degree I dapat masuk law school. Ambil law,
which is in UIA.
Dekat sangat rumah I, like 15
near.
minutes. So
because she still lives in UK.
then 18.
Okay, that is her biggest achievement. And my biggest achievement is that you know, I have been like this girl who loves IT so much. Because as a diploma pun I am IT in networking. And then degree pun I am going to pursue my study in IT, Information Technology with Technopreneurship. Semua benda IT. And I pun kalau boleh nak kerja in bidang IT. But somehow, you know, my parents are both business punya orang, and they both have business punya company, and I am the eldest, so I pun kena ni lah kan, kena like sambung diorang punya legacy. You are still studying, like I still study, and I have to make my own money because bila lagi I nak buat duit sendiri.
Kita kena kumpul pada awal sebenarnya.
Exactly, because I target to get married will be like 25, 26, and that is still a very long journey. But by that time of me nak masuk ke 25, 26 tu, I still have to like
ada duit
struggle, you know, I have to struggle. And then last year I dapat this like one ilham tiba-tiba datang daripada langit ke apa, I don't know what. But yeah, I decided to keluarkan my own tudung brand, which is the Hashabis, which is going to launch probably next month, insyaAllah. I don't know.
Really?
Yeah,
I'm gonna buy
guys,
for sure.
Okay. So that is my biggest achievement. And mata I terbuka luas about business. Okay. Sorry. Okay, next. D, you said you pindah sekolah and kena tinggalkan Sarah. What was your reaction bila kena pindah sekolah? Of course, I am so sad, guys. She is my one and only best friend yang I ada. Rasa macam kenapa kena pindah sekolah.
Devastating gila kan. Lepas tu masa dia beritahu I pun masa on the first day of standard 3, masa the day yang dia kena pindah.
Sebab
apa I rasa? Apa I rasa?
No, macam apa you rasa, apa I rasa juga.
Macam break up tau.
So bila I kena pindah, I macam, my heart was like, sumpah macam, wait, kenapa kena pindah? I macam memberontak sangat-sangat. Sangat-sangat memberontak. Sebab my whole life, daripada I kecil sampailah darjah 2 tu, I've been living in BA je. BA. And then
basically you masih duduk BA sejak lahir ke apa?
No, literally daripada 2 tahun lah. 2 tahun I pindah KL, because I was born in Johor. And then 2 tahun I duduk sini dengan my mum in BA. Lepas tu I kindergarten pun dekat BA juga. Step by step, siapa budak step by step, high five. And to make it short, sedih. Sedih guys. Lagi sedih daripada breakup, sumpah. Next question. This is a random question. Okay. How many bones have you broke? Broke or broken? Broke. Okay. How many bones have you broken?
Sekali tu je lah. I broke my bone once. Taklah broke mana pun, dia macam retak je. Tapi I still had to wear the cast yang simen tu kan. Masa 2017 I terplan out kaki I kat UIA. Masa tu I turun tangga, main phone. Lepas tu masa kat tangga tu ada lubang, kaki I plan out. Lepas tu ingatkan biasa je. Lepas tu tengok dia macam retak sikit.
Okay guys,
Macam tu je lah.
so pengajaran kat sini is that don't walk and play with your phone.
Yes, true.
Literally guys, I tak pernah patah apa-apa. Even like patah kaki ke, patah tangan ke, apa-apa ke, tak pernah.
Tu je lah.
Just like patah hati lah. Can't relate guys. Everyone kena benda tu. But yeah. What are the two of you most insecure about? About my body.
Same.
I don't know why, but I mean like people say our body looks like very normal and stuff, but when I look at other people, kaki dorang lawa gila, like straight one, you know, like macam slim gila, and I tend to be very like, oi, I hope I can be like them and stuff like that.
Badan I pernah besar. Since masa I dah darjah 6 sampai form 3 kot, badan I macam taklah besar tapi macam chubby. Lepas tu I start to turun badan masa form 4, I macam diet semua. Tapi still sebab apa tau, I ada little sister, dia lagi kurus pada I macam Bina, nama dia Bina. Tu ada asal fam kan masa form macam tu, form 3. Lepas tu orang cakap kat I, kenapa Bina lagi lawa, kenapa macam I ni tak lawa macam dia, kenapa I gemuk. Macam apa I rasa? I rasa macam sedih gila, I menangis kot. Macam orang kata benda tu benda kecil, tapi sebenarnya macam dia tak rasa kan, you tak rasa macam I rasa. So people out there, jangan tanya orang macam tu, jangan buat orang insecure. Kita orang rasa macam sakit hati sangat.
Kalau nak cakap apa-apa pun, don't play with figures like warna kulit tak lawa, kau ni gelap lah, kau ni hitam lah, kau ni putih sangat lah, you know, things like that. Memang lah, for you guys it's kind of funny, and macam benda tu just a question, tapi to the one yang dengar rasa macam WTH guys.
If you have nothing nice to say, then
just diam.
Don't say anything, don't ask anything.
Keep it to yourself.
Yes.
Or you just say it dengan kawan-kawan je.
Jangan point it to us macam tu lah.
But to make it short, both of our insecurities is our body. Okay, next one is, okay, this is like very random. Kenapa korang tanya soalan ni? Dalam WhatsApp, who is the last person that you talk to?
Adik I. Seriously, dia tanya I, weh, kawan kau dah sampai ke? Which is her.
Okay, then this is mine, which is I ada okay, next question is what was the name of the first person you ever had a crush on? Why? Tak kisahlah masa sekolah rendah or sekolah
weh, malu mana boleh cakap. Nanti kawan tu tengok macam mana. Maafkan.
Okay guys, masa sekolah rendah, it was like a cinta monyet. Okay, cinta monyet, like you have your own crush on sekolah rendah. So sekolah rendah, dari satu dari dua kot, tak ingat lah. But there's this one guy, nama dia Arif. Do you remember him?
You benar cerita.
Yeah, I cerita kat dia, and he was like the only guy yang I rasa macam handsome. Tapi yeah, cinta kita tak kesampaian sebab I pindah sekolah.
I bagi nama Muhammad je lah. I'm not gonna expose sebab I follow dia kat Instagram. So Muhammad.
Oh, I know him. I know that guy. Why? But why? Dia cakap why?
Why? Sebab I suka lelaki yang muka apa, jambu-jambu,
baby face.
Yes, muka dia baby face. So sebab tu kot I suka dia. Tapi sekejap je kot baca.
He was a pengawas back then, right?
Don't know.
Ciri-ciri lelaki idaman
sampai sekarang, jambu. Kalau tak jambu macam manly ke, attract, handsome lah.
Everyone is handsome.
Yang pandai jaga hati. Of course sebab macam in my past relationship, macam malah nak cerita, yang penting kita sakit hati kan. Yang pandai buat I punya day, macam if I sedih ke apa, dia pandai ceriakan I macam tu lah.
Mine will be like I tak kisah lelaki jenis macam mana pun, probably like tan skin pun okay. Kalau dapat yang white skin pun tak apa, I redha. Janji lelaki lah
janji lelaki.
And then he must be very gentleman, like he knows how to take care of my feelings, and then he also needs to pandai ambil hati I, and at the same time dia kena pandai ambil hati my parents.
True.
If we want to kahwin, and you memang nak kahwin dengan I, but at the same time bila you kahwin dengan I, you are going to kahwin dengan my family too.
Dengan my family, my parents, of course, my siblings, my niece, my nephews, everyone, my cousins, my uncles, my aunties, everyone in that family.
You have to get married with them also.
Even to my kucing, my ikan, my turtle, everything. Kena buat baik. Sebab nak kahwin dengan I, kena kahwin dengan everyone yang ada dengan I.
Tapi macam kita sebenarnya tak boleh ni sangat pun pasal ciri-ciri. Sebab if you found the right man, if the man is for you,
memang
then
terus
kadang-kadang macam lain pun daripada ciri-ciri kita, betul tak? Betul.
Next question is main reason korang lose interest in a man.
Maknanya kalau macam kita orang rasa turn off lah kan.
Dia kasar. I mean like tak boleh sampai dah tak terkira. Yang kasar tu macam sampai boleh panggil bodoh siut kau ni, macam sial lah, macam tu, faham tak? It's kind of rude. Memang ada time it's going to be funny, but ada time you macam kena ada limit,
control, betul?
Yeah.
So for me yang tak reti nak macam ni, yang datang lambat or macam tak reti jaga time. Tak on time, yes, true. So if you want to meet like at 3, maknanya macam pukul 3 tu dah ada kat situ. Jangan
earlier.
Kalau macam 5 to 10 minutes sungguh okay lah. If you have to wait like 30 minutes
or 1 hour, oh my god,
memang I turn off gila. So
macam ni. Okay, how to handle breakup while my heart still want him?
Ayolah, I tak expect yang ni.
Korang suka tanya soalan relationship kat I kan? Apa kata korang tanya apa makanan favourite kita orang
kan?
Apa okay, macam I cakap, it is all up to yourself. Semua dekat diri you sendiri. Cuma you je yang boleh buat diri you untuk move on. And if you dah tetapkan mindset you untuk macam you have to move forward, you have to move on. Kenapa nak kena still hang to the past? Sebab benda tu macam tak bawa apa-apa pun.
Dia lagi buat you sakit hati.
Sedih. Okay. Next one is mana? How do you istiqomah in doing something?
No comment. I tak tahu.
Guys, this is so hard to answer. Okay, let's just try to answer this. But if you guys want to ask me like macam mana I boleh istiqamah in relationship and macam mana I boleh macam recover myself from heartbreak, this is I don't find myself being sedih all the time about relationship yang tak jadi. Sebab benda tu macam tak bawa pergi mana-mana pun. Betul? Memang
dia akan buat kita sedih.
Memanglah korang akan sedih, but it's just going to be for a while. Betul? Ada setengah orang ambil masa setahun, ada setengah orang ambil masa 2 tahun.
Depends on people.
Ada yang ambil sebulan, 2 bulan. But it is all depend on you. So what you can istiqomah on that is just take your own time. But all you can say to yourself is, if it is meant to be, it will be. So yeah, that is how I istiqomah in a relationship. And if it's in my life, my daily life, I akan cakap, if I want to get something done, I have to get it done.
By hook by crook tu?
By hook or by crook, I have to get thing done. What do you do if you already realize you're doing wrong but you still do that thing again? This is the last question. Banyak sangat dah soalan kita jawab. To me, tak semua orang perfect, and it takes time untuk belajar daripada kesilapan sendiri. And like if it's an habit kan, macam orang cakap lah, all habits die hard, you know. So you kena take time untuk belajar untuk berubah. If orang lain tengok you macam, oh dia nak berubah, so korang janganlah judge dia. Jangan judge macam, alah nak berubah kejap je tu, things like that. I often get things like that. Alah kau kejap je tu nak berubah, you know. You patutnya encourage people to, oh it's okay, you can berubah, you can do this. Macam contohnya orang tu hisap rokok, every single day dia hisap rokok, and then suddenly dia nak berubah, he stop hisap rokok. And then you go like,
alah kejap je tu,
alah
tak tahan lama.
Alah kau, nak tak lah,
lagi encourage orang tu, don't do that.
Just say to them, oh it's for your own good, aku harap aku pun boleh lah jadi macam kau. You know, things like that. Sebenarnya buat orang rasa macam, oh I have friends yang macam encourage me to be better, untuk aku jadi lebih sihat, things like that, you know.
Satu macam you have to reflect yourself. Macam you tahu benda tu salah, tapi macam you have to sit alone. Lepas tu macam you fikir, aku tahu benda ni salah kan, kenapa buat lagi. Then pray. Pray. Jangan tak solat. Kita kena dekatkan diri kita dengan Allah tu je.
I followed Miss Nina for like a very long time, and what I heard on one of her videos was, don't close any doors, like any of your doors for Allah, because everything starts dengan dia. If you
Kita
don't
hidup
pray,
sebab dia, kita mati pun sebab dia.
yeah, if you don't pray, you fast. And if you don't fast, well, at least you berdoa.
Yeah, jangan berhenti berdoa.
Yes, for
tidur berdoa.
for whatever reason point, just don't forget about him there. It's going to be very hard, tapi you just have to sit alone and rasa macam sampai bila kita nak macam ni, nak macam
buat benda ni kan.
And you know, you have to change. Lambat laun pun you have to change.
Kalau tak boleh terus, slowly, it's okay.
Take time.
Macam Allah kira your effort, macam bukan dia punya end result. Macam effort kita, kalau macam kita
If you have the effort to
kita try
change.
to solat, kalau macam tak boleh 5 waktu sehari pun, slowly. I bukan nak encourage orang tak solat, tapi macam faham tak, macam you need to start slowly. Nanti lama-lama kita rasa macam nanti menjadilah benda tu. Allah akan tak kita punya effort.
Macam kita pun dalam proses nak ubah
Memperbaiki
diri
tu.
ya, kita dalam proses yang macam nak memperbaiki diri sendiri, nak berubah to be a better person.
So macam kita tak tahu effort orang tu macam mana. So untuk soalan tadi tu, just reflect yourself, sit down by yourself, macam fikir kenapa aku buat benda ni lagi. And jangan lupa solat, jangan lupa doa dengan Allah. Ingat Allah.
It is so hard for a girl to you know, to keep on wearing tudung, sebab you faham tak, the surrounding ramai gila dengan orang yang macam cantik sangat-sangat. Dia bukan cakap pasal cantik yang perempuan Melayu, perempuan Islam je tau. Perempuan yang kita tengok macam a different culture, a different agama, semua kita nampak macam ish, lawanya dia dengan rambut macam tu.
Macam dugaan lah basically.
We rasa macam, weh, kalau aku tak pakai tudung ni mesti nampak hot gila. Because we all been through that situation, guys. It's hard untuk kita perempuan kekal pakai tudung. Susah tau. And people judge us macam, alah, kau ni pakai tudung tapi nampak atas lah,
Tapi
nampak
orang tak tahu macam kita, bukanlah kita, tapi macam orang, semua orang, any girls or any boys kat luar sana punya effort untuk to be better.
Yeah.
Only Allah knows.
It is so hard, guys.
Sebab
Sebab kalau kita tunjuk diri kita macam kita ni terlalu muslimah sangat, terlalu kuat agama sangat, orang akan cakap kita macam show off gila. There's two type of people in this world.
Kita buat salah-salah.
Kalau kita tunjuk kita ni kuat agama, orang kata show off. Kalau kita tak tunjuk kita ni solat, orang cakap kita tak solat. Nothing in this world yang kita buat akan nampak bagus in mata orang. Some people akan rasa macam, oh, dia ni baik. And some people akan ada juga yang cakap show off.
Like I said before, if you have nothing nice to say, then just keep quiet.
Yeah. And that is all from us today. Thank you guys so much for the questions. That is like so banyak gila soalan. We appreciate all the questions that you gave to us, to me, to Sarah. And I hope to see you guys again soon. And yeah, thank you guys again. Well, goodbye.